And to do this, I think a future vision of Bellarmine must include some of the following traits. First, a Bellarmine that's accessible and affordable to any qualified student, regardless of financial situation, socioeconomic background. Continued generous support from our community and leaders like yourselves will always be a part of that. But vital also will be managing our costs responsibly, planning our financial commitments carefully, and above all, growing our endowment to a point where we can sincerely reassure prospective students and families that if they're qualified and committed to coming to Bellarmine, we will make sure that financial concerns do not threaten that dream. I think we also need a Bellarmine that functions as a center of Catholic education, learning, and thought for the greater Tacoma area. To succeed and thrive in the world of the future, we cannot be content to let the world come to us. We must be prepared to go out into the world, to act proactively, to shape it, to truly fulfill the evangelizing mission so vital to the church, and the commitment to faith in action so integral to the Jesuit way of proceeding. Bellarmine should be a source of strength, aid, and cooperation with the grade schools, both public and private, that we draw on for our students. It should be a resource for parishes and families seeking to reinforce and deepen the faith they seek to impart to their children. It should be an apostolic witness to the gospel message, continuing the work of Christ to transform all those that he knew into followers and disciples who carried on the will of his Father. We do all of these things now. We must seek to do them better and strive to ensure that in the face of many other challenges that will no doubt rise to demand our attention, that these things remain the core, the visible core of what we do and what we're about at Bellarmine. My vision encompasses a Bellarmine that serves as a constructive, stabilizing role in our society and culture by educating leaders who will inherit that world of tomorrow, with all its challenges and its opportunities. A place that educates with a premium on critical thinking, rational argument, constructive dialogue, and social problem solving infused with a Catholic spirit and a Christian worldview. To face the ethical, philosophical, and social challenges we know are coming, we must educate and prepare our young men and women in faith and in knowledge. We must uphold the highest academic standards and refuse to compromise them, whatever outside pressures may make such compromise seem convenient or necessary or expedient. I'm committed also to a Bellarmine that is international in scope and vision, that leverages the amazing network of Jesuit schools around the world, as well as our unique location on the West Coast in a port city of one of the most trade-dependent and internationally minded states in the country, to expand the horizons, experiences, and vision of our students. We must seek to build bridges, exchanging students and faculty, expanding the curriculum with classes that will open the world to our students and our students to the world. Technology can be a great aid for us here, bridging that geographic gap, bringing us into one another's classrooms. In my vision, Bellarmine must be innovative to survive and thrive in the future, open to new ideas, to change, to transformation of itself, even as it seeks to transform others. Education is a field famously slow to embrace change. Historical institutions like Bellarmine are often wary of straying from tried and true formulas that have worked for decades. This resistance, this some have called the viscosity of history, the tendency of organizations to continue in their old ways as long as they possibly can, we must overcome this.